Welcome to RCAM. I'm your host, Ryan, and thank you for tuning in today. So, today I am joined by my lovely wife,
Hello.
and we are going to be reading some Reddit tonight and talking about
Reddit.
other things. So, we were briefly actually talking about Venezuela,
Oh yeah.
which is crazy. Uh, we just conquered Venezuela. I think like that is wild.
They're probably going to be the 51st state. And honestly, so I've I've personally worked with in the past year about 3 Venezuelans. No, maybe 4. And I know for sure at least 2 of them told me how they had to leave their country because of the devastation, um, how much poverty, how dangerous it is. One of my coworkers, he was so excited to get a green card. It took him about like a year and a half that he almost cried when he got it. He was a lot of these people from Venezuela are very intelligent and hardworking. Um, and he was actually a professor in an institution, and then he also was a city planner, and he had to stop being a city planner because of all the corruption. So yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts. KMD's in the house tonight.
What's up,
Hey.
KMD? I don't see any.
He said it's down here. He said
Oh,
enjoying hours I've put into that game and plan many more. Nice. And he's making some
cool.
engines and automation. Sick, dude. That's cool, man. I hope you're having fun, bro. Yeah, I think the whole Venezuela thing is cool. A lot of people are upset about it because they're like, Trump promised no more wars and we're getting involved in another war. Actually, I don't even think that. Like, we just conquered it. So it's like we just took out their president. We're going to be holding the land, I guess, until we have like elections or something like that.
Hmm.
So it seemed like. So it's like, yeah, no war. We just went in and took it.
Well, listen, I don't think there's anything wrong with helping other nations. Of course, America comes first. Um, but these people have been under dictatorship for over what, 25 years?
I have
A
no
long It's
idea.
been a long, long, long time. And
Geopolitics is definitely not my strong suit. I'm not even going to pretend like it is. It just flat out is not. But I do not see anything wrong with like us going in, and if it serves the interests of America, us going in and being involved to some degree. Like, anything that serves the interests of America we should, yeah. If it benefits us, then we should be involved, and
well,
clearly they have a lot of oil. They have, like, the largest oil reserve, so that's one of the reasons that they believe Trump went in. Also,
they were
though.
trafficking, but they were also, from what I've read, they were trafficking drugs into the United States, and I believe it was cocaine in particular, into one of our national airports. Or I was just reading it. I'm gonna pull it up. Okay, so two of Maduro's wife's nephews were convicted in a scheme to use the presidential airport hangar to ship cocaine to the US.
Yeah.
So if they caught wind of that, they're probably like, hell no, we already have enough drugs. We're not trying to get more drugs
Yeah.
into this nation, killing people.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all.
So being proactive about it.
Yeah, I again, I don't have an issue with it. I think, like, if it serves our interests, we should be involved to some degree,
Hmm.
and it seems like it does. And I do think some of the memes are funny
Oh my gosh, yes.
because what is it? Basically, Maduro had basically called Trump out and basically
Yeah.
threatened and said, "Come and get
Come
me."
here.
And well, Trump did. You effed around, you found out. Bro, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So
That's another thing too. It's not like this country was just off on its own, minding its own business. It seems like they legitimately were want to start something.
yeah, yeah, and then you're poisoning our people, so you know it is what it is. So anyway, I'm not again, I'm not huge into like geopolitics. It's interesting, but it's just not my cup of tea. So one way or the other, and I'll be honest too. This is something too that I'm just gonna be real. I don't think anybody that's pretends to be upset over this actually cares. Like you don't care. You've never once gone to sleep thinking about, oh, Venezuela, those poor people. Never. So shut up. You don't care.
No.
So
And the
and stop pretending. And
Venezuelans
I
are
don't
excited.
honestly. Yeah.
They're literally crying in the street. I actually sent you two
Yeah.
videos. One lady, her brother was murdered, or both of her brothers were murdered from their administration, their dictatorship rather. Um, and people want to be free. And in the United States, a lot of people take for granted the freedom that we actually have, and they don't realize how free we actually are. Um, and it's crazy. It's crazy to me. It's funny though, because now I feel like um some some people who are calling for violent actions are starting to catch wind of it. Like I think it was like a year or two ago, there was this girl, I don't know if she looked Middle Eastern. She came into the courtrooms and she basically said that she was gonna shoot everybody or kill everybody or something, and the judge was like, whoa, 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 was that just a call to action? Like, you just threatened us. And they arrested her, and then she was crying because she got arrested for saying something so crazy. And if you have to go that far, um, you're gonna get checked
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
That's how much freedom you have, that you can actually make it that far and then go to jail. Whereas in these other countries, if they catch wind of you even going, oh gosh, the president, they'll throw you right in jail.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. Overcooked chicken, straight to jail.
Believe it or not. Undercooked fish,
Straight
straight
to
to jail.
jail. That's a Parks and Recs. We have the best, what is it? Um, we have the best patients in the world. The best patients. You miss dental appointment, straight to jail.
um anyway, we hope you guys are having a good night,
Yeah.
and we are going to read some Am I the A-hole comments, and yeah, we're gonna judge these people. We are gonna pass judgment on these Redditors. So let's see. Am I the a-hole for not making my daughter switch back a gifted Labubu with her younger cousin after her uncle found out that the one my daughter gained in the swap is rare and high resale value? Yeah, kind of.
Wait, what?
Let's read this. So this is like Pokemon cards all over again.
Oh boy.
This is like someone trading like a Weedle for a Charizard, is what it sounds like to me. Good
Well,
lord.
first of all, why are you giving a Labubu? Those things are so demonic.
Yeah.
I can't stand them. They're so gross looking.
Yeah, they're dumb looking too.
They
Like I don't
are.
even get the appeal.
Mm-mm.
Like they're
Some
not.
people just go with the what is it? The trends.
Yeah.
And it seems like this is one of those go with the trends. Anyways, go ahead. Laboob. Laboo it.
All right, throwaway because family is on Reddit. This happened over Christmas is turning into a whole family drama. My daughter Sophia, 12, and her cousin Martina,
Martina.
6, daughter of my sister Maria, and her husband Jose were gifted blind box Labubus as part of their Christmas gifts from my other sister Sarah. They each opened their boxes. Martina got a brown one, and Sophia got a pink one. Martina immediately wanted the pink one, and Sophia offered to trade uh, offered a trade because she already has the pink one and was hoping for the brown one. They
Okay.
both traded. The girls was happy, and that was it, or so I thought. Later,
Okay.
Martina's parents found out from talking to someone that the brown Labubu is apparently a rare secret version that could sell for 250 plus. Once they learned that, they called me and said the girls need to switch back and that Sophia was to return the brown one immediately. They even wanted me to drive over with them and there despite the fact that they live an hour away and it was already 8 p.m. Hmm.
Wait a second.
See, I don't.
Her younger cousin.
Yeah, her cousin's 6, so
Her cousin doesn't know at 6 how much. Well, there's some really. It depends on the kid. Because there are some kids who know a little bit too much
Yeah, but
too
I'm saying if
young.
like some 12-year-old, like my daughter, my daughter had like a shiny Charizard and some other kid had a regular Charizard and she was 12 and she's like, "Oh, let's trade." And she's like, "Oh, I don't have that one anyway. Let's do it." And she made the trade. She's naive. She doesn't know
She
better.
doesn't, yeah.
So it seems like kind of seems like the 12-year-old
Well,
got over on
you
her. But maybe they both don't know. I don't
what
know.
do you
Maybe
mean?
it was genuine.
Because the 12-year-old had the brown one.
Mhm.
Maybe it was
No,
the
the
six.
pink one. And she traded it for the brown one. She
She
wanted the brown one.
so she didn't care about, so kids, here's the thing. Most kids do not care about the money. They care about getting what they want.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, well, if you don't want the pink one, I'll take, or if you don't want the brown one, I'll take the brown one happily."
And it doesn't actually matter too because the parents bought it.
Yeah.
So, like my daughter could be sincere in giving away stuff, which she has before.
Yeah, we had to have a
No,
conversation
you're
with that.
not giving away stuff we bought for you
Yeah.
without talking to us.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's finish reading. So I asked if Martina actually wanted the brown one back. They said that wasn't the point. After some pushing back, Jose admitted someone was willing to pay him 25 for the
Ah.
brown one and give Martina the pink one she wants. I said I wouldn't force Sophia to swap back. From my perspective, both kids were happy with the trade and got the Labubu they wanted. Sophia didn't pressure or manipulate Martina into switching. If she had, I would have stepped in immediately and told her, "You get what you get and don't get upset."
Yeah.
When I asked her, Sophia admitted she knew the brown one.
Mm.
Yeah, now. But when I asked how much they sell for, she said they are blind boxes, so you can't buy the brown one. They just make less of them. She didn't know it was worth more money. She's not a good liar, and she appeared to be telling the truth.
Okay.
Martina originally didn't want the brown one and basically got upset when she saw Sophia got the pink one. It feels like Maria and Jose only want the brown one because they can sell it and
Yeah.
pocket the money, which I
That
also
sounds
think
like,
is wrong. All
yeah.
right. I think that is very wrong.
And honestly, like, if she doesn't, just because something is quote unquote rare doesn't necessarily mean that the child knows it's worth money. She just thinks of it as like, oh, it's rare, it's hard to get, I have to work hard for this, like in
Yeah.
Pokemon, you know?
Yeah. Now they're upset with me saying I'm being unfair and taking advantage of a 6-year-old, and Jose even called Sophia a
Oh
oh
no.
no. Which I think is a reach when Sophia didn't know it was worth a lot of money. She knew they were rare to pull, but that she had already the pink one, and Martina was crying for the pink
She
one.
was crying for the pink one. If she wants the pink one, was crying. She was like, "Hey, listen, it's rare. I'm excited. I have a pink one here. Take mine. You don't want it? Fine."
Sarah said this is stupid parent drama and she's staying out of it so we could sort it out ourselves. So am I the a-hole for refusing to make my daughter to give the brown Labubu back? I want to read the update in a little bit, but let's see what do you think?
Wait, so um is he, so let's just get this straight. The 12-year-old had the pink one, not rare. The 6-year-old had the
No,
brown one,
this
and
yes,
that brown
yes.
one's rare.
Yeah,
The 6-year-old was crying about
not having the pink
not
one.
having the pink one. So the 12-year-old, even though knew it was rare, said, "Okay, well, I'll take that one if you want mine."
Yeah.
Okay, so this only started because the 6-year-old was crying about it. So that's number
Well,
1.
no, they both wanted the other one wanted it too.
But
It was
it's,
mutual. They both mutually wanted the opposite one.
yes, but it seems like it started from the 6-year-old, cuz
N-
I don't think a 12-year-old
No,
is
she
going to,
wanted it.
no, I'm not saying she didn't want it, but I'm saying it started with, hold on.
Martina immediately wanted the pink one,
Yes.
and Sophia offered a trade. Okay.
Immediately offer the trade. That's what I'm
And
saying.
was hoping for the brown one, so she did want the brown
I'm
one.
not saying she didn't
Yeah.
want it. I'm saying that the 6-year-old initiated it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know, maybe nothing would have came out of it if the 6-year-old said nothing. You know what I mean? So she initiated it. So that's what I noticed first. So it could have gone another way if they were both quiet about it.
Mhm.
Okay? Not blame a 6-year-old. A 6-year-old's a 6-year-old,
Yeah.
you know? Um I think I you know, part of me says he should just give it back because the 12-year-old should have said if she knew it was rare and this is her cousin, I would expect, like, if this were our family,
Mhm.
like if our niece and daughter had
Yeah.
this, I would expect our daughter to say, "Listen, we can trade, but it is rare. So if you're willing to part with it, um, then okay, you can't be mad at me. But if you want the pink one, like if you want the pink one, I'll give you the pink one." I think that's where they went wrong because there is a little bit of dishonesty there. But
Yeah.
if they both wanted it and both agreed on it and they're just kids and they're just playing with it, then who cares? And
Yeah.
it does seem like and also Martina's dad crossed the line by using
Oh,
foul
yeah.
language.
That
So
is a
actually, I
hard no
probably
there.
would be like, you know what? If my 12-year-old's a manipulative bitc, then you know what? We don't need to talk at all, and I'll just make sure she keeps
Yeah.
the labubu.
You don't talk about another man's kids.
No, and that's supposed to be a
And then the
family.
other thing that does bother me about the other family is they're trying to sell their kids Christmas present. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Yeah, overwhelmingly people don't think this guy's a a-hole. Let's see his edits, though. He's got a couple updates. All right. Jose called Sophia a manipulative B to me on the phone, discussing it. It's not discussing it not to Sophia's
Doesn't
face.
matter.
He'd be a dead man walking if he said it to her. It was said about an hour before making the post, and I hung up on him and has
He made a
not
post
yet been
about it?
addressed. Well, this is the post.
Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah, my wife and I will obviously be addressing it. I'm still processing it when I made the post, but the manipulative part made me wonder if I was being unreasonable, hence the post. Two, since I can't reply now, Sophia's trying to collect the whole set of Labubus, and her motivation for wanting the brown one was to help complete the set.
Aw.
She has no intention of selling or trading it.
Mhm.
After talking about it with her again, she took rare to mean it was simply harder to find in the boxes. She doesn't engage in buying or reselling. I don't know what that means. They're not in a desperate situation to need cash. They're not rich, but to the best of my knowledge, not in the kind of financial situation where the only way to keep the lights on the next quarter is to sell their child's gift. We are in Australia, so this is AUD. Yeah, I don't think these people are the a-hole.
No.
So yeah, that's my take on it. All right. Okay. Am I telling the neighbor to go through
No.
insurance? That sounds boring. Am I the a-hole for not lying about wetting the bed and embarrassing my parents? Oh,
What?
what? Yeah, what is right? We'll read that one in a second. Let me just check on the comments. Currently making a three-cylinder engine, 1.3 liters. Cool. Cast iron crank, cast Conrads, cast pistons. Okay, results 132 mile per hour at red line, 125 torques at 330 RPMs. It's turbocharged and only weighs 297 pounds. You and my brother-in-law would love each other. I'm not a car guy.
My brother's such a car guy.
But
My brother is like the best person to go and get deals for cars. He changes cars like underwear and he can like afford it.
I
He's really savvy.
I appreciate your passion though, man.
He's ready.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a mechanic. You hear me? I can't even talk today.
A Kamanic.
You're gonna be a mechanic.
A Kamanic.
A mechanic. Do you want to be a
Mechanic.
mechanic?
He might drive trucks, I think, is what he's thinking of doing.
Oh, well,
All
there
right.
you go.
Am I the a-hole for not lying about wetting the bed and embarrassing my parents?
Oh my goodness.
I made a throwaway, so this can't be traced back to my main account law. Anyway, 18 female, had a weird week around Christmas where I was having a lot of nightmares and interrupted sleep.
Aw.
I think what happened was that when I did fall asleep, I was sleeping really deeply because I woke up having wet the bed. Man, that's unfortunate.
That's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
This was a thing I used to do when stressed when I was little, and my parents shamed me for accidents. Even during
Oh,
the day, they seemed to view me needing the bathroom as a personal inconvenience. So anytime it happened, I set an alarm to wake up early so I could do the laundry and clean up before they noticed
that is
anything.
so sad.
Uh,
That is so freaking sad.
I have a couple friends I'm really close with, and we were talking about how we're all really stressed with college applications. One of my friends admitted her hair is falling out from stress, and we went around sharing more embarrassing things about things that have happened to us recently. Until I finally said jokingly, "Don't tell anybody," but think I got stressed enough that I wet the bed. It
Aw.
turns out that one of my friends told her mom because she was worried about me, and her mom is a doctor, which is sweet, but her mom called mine, and now my
Oh,
parents are really angry at me for embarrassing them by keeping a secret from them. I told them I was embarrassed and afraid they'd punish me. What? She's 18.
well, she probably still lives at she probably just turned 18.
And they said, "You must not be that afraid because you're telling other people's parents, except I trust my friends. And honestly, I trust their parents too. My mom's friends didn't yell at me. And when I went to her house, she was really nice to me. My parents have told me that I'm not allowed to see that friend outside of school until I apologize to her mom for lying." What? They told me to say I was lying for attention, except I wasn't, and I'm refusing to start lying now. I don't mean to broadcast on the internet that I wet the bed because I feel like a baby, but
Oh,
I did, and I think it's my choice to tell whoever I want as well as to tell the truth in my head. They all no,
no, your
absolutely
parents
not. Your
are the
parents
biggest
are
jerks in the world, and mm, don't say what you want. Okay.
parents are definitely
Mm,
the jerks.
your parents are 100% the jerks and should not make you feel ashamed. This is all about them. It's nothing about you. They should be worried as to why you're so stressed that you're wetting the bed. They should be worried. They should be glad
Yeah.
that you spoke to a doctor. And it's a family friend. It's not going to go out all over the place. My God. Oh, I feel so terrible for her.
Yeah, I feel bad for this girl. Yeah. Yeah, I would. I try to think, because I'm a, we're
We're
parents, so it's like I
parents.
try to think of what would happen if my daughter, when she's 18, I'd be like, "Honey, are you okay?" Like that's. I mean, that is embarrassing. Like, I'm not gonna front. Like, I definitely wouldn't want to be in that situation. But like, what can we do to help? Try to figure it out.
Yeah. Because what if there's something that's seriously wrong?
Yeah, I don't.
Ugh,
Yeah, what if
they
she had
don't
like a
deserve.
UTI or something? Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
actually, if those go left untreated, it's could be very dangerous. Mother-in-law on social media, what's that?
Eh. I don't know. It hasn't. I'm gonna judge whether we read by the amount of comments.
That's so sad.
Am
I
I
feel so
the
bad.
a hole for telling my parents I won't come visit without a plan?
Oh,
This sounds interesting.
let's see.
It's not that long. You want to read this one?
Yeah, I can read it. Okay. Oh, my parents always complain that I don't visit them often. They get upset that we always spend the holidays with my husband's parents. Okay, so it's a woman talking about her mom and dad. I have told them many times that if they want me to visit, they have to pick a date in advance. I have a busy life and often plan out big trips a month in advance. I think it's perfectly normal. Yes, it is. I agree. The reason we always spend holidays with my husband's family is because they invite us to holiday parties well in advance and actually celebrate. My parents, on the other hand, don't even celebrate holidays. They have they have said that they would celebrate it if we came to visit, but I know it won't be the same. They have no idea how to celebrate, and I personally don't want to go half but Christmases. It says half-assed. Sorry.
Yeah.
When we came to go when we can go to one with people who actually care and put effort into it. Well, they're still your parents, you should still go. It's about being together, not what you it's not about the razzle dazzle. So they want to see you, just go. So I think she's a little wrong there, but things hit ahead when things hit ahead?
Yeah, it had. Yeah, it's like an expression.
What does that
Like it
mean?
came to like everything happened.
Like when crap hits the
Yeah,
fan? Okay.
very
So
sim.
things hit ahead when we didn't go to my parents' Thanksgiving this year. We agreed to go to my husband's grandmother's house 2 months in advance. Okay, that's fair. My parents Oh,
Sorry.
no, you're okay. My parents called me the week before and asked if we would come to their Thanksgiving. I told them that I would have said yes, but they really didn't give us much notice for a big trip, and we already made a commitment. They got really upset about this. I wonder how big the trip is, first of all. Are we talking
Yeah.
like 2 hours or are we talking like 7-hour drive,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know?
curious to know how long.
Now they want me to come and visit them. I told them I would come if they can pick a date that they can commit to that is at least 2 months away. I also wanted a general idea of what they wanted to do when I come to visit. I don't want to make a trip and then end up having to plan an itinerary too. That's fair. This apparently is an impossible task for them. For context, my dad once chose to not pick me up at the airport because he decided last minute that he wanted to go to a yoga class. This is the kind of reason they can't pick a date and stick to. Okay, I kind of understand what she's saying now. I told them point blank that I would not be making a trip without a plan. They said I'm being ridiculous. Am I the a-hole? Um, yeah, after you said my dad once chose to not pick me up at the airport because he decided last minute that he wanted to go to a yoga class, I think you're in the clear because that's a little excessive.
Ost. No context, just came here in the chat, and you are the a-hole, right? Thanks, Ost.
Ah,
You're an a-hole too, man.
yeah. What do you think? Because I don't think she's in the wrong necessarily.
I think it's good to give them like a general idea. Now, if she's wanting like step by step, what are we gonna do each and every single like that's a little oh, I'm super sleepy. Sorry, guys. Uh, that's a little extra in my opinion. But I do think, yeah, planning 2 months out in advance, that's very normal. Especially now it seems like she has to fly somewhere. So it's
Yeah.
like tickets are expensive.
And
So
you have
you
to take
can't,
off of work.
yeah, and you can't just buy a ticket last minute and then it's gonna be like super expensive depending on how far you gotta go. So yeah, no, I'm not down with that.
She
Let's
said
let's read the edits and
yeah,
then we'll kind of get an idea.
she said by making plans and an itinerary, I mean having dinner together. Many times when I go to visit, they tell me they want to go to a last minute thing and we can hang out the next day. Oh, so it sounds like they're blowing her off. She came into town, they're blowing her off.
Yeah.
I want to spend time with them when I take time to visit them. Sometimes I'm invited, but I really don't want to go out to a random ukulele concert when they know I hate concerts. I've expressed this many times. And edit two, I would like to add that we do go to the city all the time to visit our friends and work, spending time with my parents into that. They are specifically mad that we don't go to exclusively see them. You don't have to see your parents as friends. My God, I hate that. Unless you're friends with them. And last, and thank you so much for everyone who commented. It's a big mix of opinions, which is great because it shows so many perspectives.
Yeah.
I think you should protect your peace. I think, and then if you want to, spend time with them, you just have it in your mind that, because at the end of the day, they're still your parents. You have to accept them for who they are. They're not going to change. Um, and you want to spend time with them and you don't want to regret how many trips you'll take, you know, seeing them. Because it's short-lived. Once they get to a certain age and you live that far, depending how far you are, um, it gets hard, and you don't want to look back on your life going, wow, I wish I could joke about my dad trying to pick me up from the airport and him going to yoga class. So just have it in your mind that you have an itinerary set if you want to go see them and don't depend on them, you know?
Oh, I want to see this one real quick.
What?
All
Oh,
right, this one's am I the a-hole for telling my parents I won't be coming home unless they let me sleep in the same bed as my boyfriend.
Do you want me to read or do you want to read?
You can read it.
Okay. Hello, all. For context, I, 19 female, and my boyfriend, 20 male, have been together for 5, almost 6 years. So they're high school sweethearts, it
Mhm.
sounds like. I moved away for college about a year ago and live on campus with 5 other roommates in an apartment storm style dorm, excuse me. My boyfriend comes to visit me at college every month or so, and we share a bed while he is here. My roommates don't care. Of course, they're not going to care. They're not your parents. And it is considered a normal thing considering he's not a rando and we are in a long term healthy relationship. Okay, well, then get married. One time when I went home, my boyfriend accidentally, genuinely fell asleep in my bed. No funny business. My parents woke up earlier than we did, and were upset that he slept in the same bed as I did. They say it makes them uncomfortable regardless how long we've been together and that they consider it disrespectful because it is.
Yeah.
They went as far as his getting his parents involved, good, who personally don't care if we share a bed. They say we're adults. However, oh well, if they're adults, they can go buy an apartment and
Yeah,
go
you can
sleep in
go to
their
your
own
own
apartment.
house.
However, they don't allow us to share a bed because my parents don't approve and they don't want to rock that boat. Okay. Upon returning back to college, I have made it a point not to go back home for quite some time and insisted he comes to visit me more often. My mom asked me why I haven't been home, and I told her it was because I wanted to sleep in the same bed as my boyfriend, and that no one has a problem with us sleeping in the same bed at college, so I might as well stay there. She got upset saying I was being ridiculous and ended up telling her I would only come home if they gave up on their ridiculous rule and let him sleep in my bed. She has yet to cave. While my opinion remains the same, I'm worried that maybe was a little petty and unjustified. Am I in the a-hole? Yeah,
Yes,
you are.
100%.
It's your parents' house, your parents' rules.
Yeah.
Like, what don't you get? Listen, I'm sorry. You're 19 and all big and bad. Then you know what? Go get an apartment and go sleep in the apartment with your boyfriend.
Yeah.
There's really nothing to it.
Yeah, you're also, like, you're just just because it's normal for you doesn't mean that it's normal for everybody,
Yeah.
you know? Just because it's normal in degenerate college doesn't mean it's gonna be normal for everybody, you know?
And not for nothing, but it sounds like you're not a parent. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird. And one day we'll go through this where um our kids are going to get older. And we know that as they age, puberty hits. And one day our kids are going to get married and they're going to have sexual relations with their spouses, you know?
Yeah.
Like we don't sleeping in the same bed, like we don't want to think about that as parents. So maybe your parents just don't want to think about that
Yeah.
you could possibly be having sex with your boyfriend even if you weren't, you
Yeah.
know?
Extra info, both families know we plan to get married in the next several years. When he doesn't sleep in my bed, he's either in the living room sofa or he drives home at 1 to 2 AM. Okay,
So
that's reasonable.
so sleep in the
Yeah,
living room.
when I was dating m m my wife, I had to leave her house at, like, 9 or 10 o'clock
No,
most nights.
11. My dad was
Yeah,
cool. 11. It was 11.
11, but it's still I had to leave
Mhm.
every night, you know?
Mhm.
There was no staying over, and I totally understood that and respected the hell out of it.
Mhm.
I did not give a dang about it. And yeah, the screen is black. Let me see what's going on Twitch real quick. Sorry. You can read the updates.
Okay, let's see. My parents claim that the reason is that we are not married, but they have no problem with when my cousins stay with us. My cousins sleep in the same bed as their girlfriends. Well, you know what? I can kind of understand where she's upset about that because it should just be a flat out rule. But then again, they're not responsible for the upbringing of their cousins. But on the flip side, she also is an adult, but their cousins don't live with them. It sounds like she lives with them when she's not in school. So their house, their rules. It's that simple. Final edits, lots of questions we were asked, such as who pays for college and things of that sort. Oh,
That's me. So, oh,
that's
sorry.
okay.
You're good.
You fixed it?
I'm trying. That's weird. Uh, I guess you can read some of these updates and talk while I work on this real quick.
Well, I can't see because the
Here. What? Can't see what?
I was reading something and you changed the
Oh,
page. Okay,
here.
hold on right there. So they were asking about college, who pays for college, and she says, I'm on an academic scholarship which covers tuition. I pay for everything on my own via my job as a server. I work on weekends and while in school, and during the summer when I go home. I work both during the week and every weekend to support myself better during the school year. Good, get an apartment then. Yes, my cousins are male and they have been allowed to sleep in the same bed as our girlfriends under the same roof as my parents and grandparents since they were 17 and 18. Well, you know what? I don't think that's right. I think it should be a flat out rule, you know? In final remarks, thank you for all your input, except for those who are just kind of hateful for no reason. I made this post originally because I know I tend to make mountains out of molehills sometimes, and I was afraid that this one was one of those times. After reading all the comments, I called my mother and apologized for being dramatic. We're on great terms once again. Well, that's good.
Hmm. Okay, that is good.
I feel like it's important to kind of just hash things out,
Yeah,
you know?
I do too. Let's go to another one. Yeah, sorry guys. So if you were watching on Twitch, something's wrong with my stream on there. It's working everywhere else.
So is it not working?
It's just not working on Twitch right now.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know
weird.
why. I don't have time to fix it. I'll just cut the Twitch stream.
Okay.
Am I the a-hole for telling my wife not to use
Mm-mm.
expensive chef's knives to cut plastic? Mm,
Mm,
you could pick the next one.
let me see. Keep going. What? That doesn't make sense.
I don't get
This
it.
sounds interesting.
This
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, it sounds interesting, but I don't know what it is. Oh boy. Hold on, let's see. All right. This one's a good one, I think. It says, this is a bit complicated. Please bear with me. Recently, a girl, 23 female, reached out to me, 25 female, via Facebook explaining that she is my half sister, conceived by my father and another woman. Oops, scandalous. She explained that her mother recently came clean to her regarding her father, that she is 23 female, the result of an ONS with a guy. What's ONS?
Oh, and S.
With a guy that she met during a work trip. Oh, one night stand
One night stand.
with a guy she met during a work trip. Before she was told that she was the bio kid of her stepfather. She didn't find our father online as he doesn't have a social media, but found me thanks to the very uncommon surname. How her mother knows our surname but doesn't have any other contact information, I don't know. 23 female told me her mother was very cagey about everything. What do you think that means, cagey? Like she didn't
Like kind
share?
of, yeah, secretive, I
Okay,
think.
okay. After a bunch of messaging, we set up a video call to talk, and 23 female explained she was very excited to connect with her real family and yada yada, but not just with my father's side, also my mother's. As you can guess from our ages, my father cheated on my mom with 23 females' mother. No surprise here, as he had tons of affairs during their marriage, which is why they divorced almost 2 decades ago. I'm also not surprised that 23 female exists, as my father told me himself years ago that when I was grilling him about cheating, that he most likely had a bunch of affair kids out there because that's just how men are. Ugh,
No, that's
disgusting.
not how men are.
I
That's
was
how scumbags are.
yeah, I was open with her and told her that I'm in North Carolina with my paternal family because not only did they condone the cheating and blame my mom for it, they're just toxic in general. There's a lot to say about my paternal family, but to keep it concise, I told her I could give her their contact info, but that she should keep her expectations low because they're all pretty terrible people. She won't be seen as a long lost daughter coming home. But me saying that led her asking about my maternal family, to which I told her that they are amazing people and that my mother is great. She then got excited and said she can't wait to connect with my mom, and I'm stumped as to why I would let her do that. She's not related to my mom, and my parents divorced long ago. My mom has also since remarried. Also, the timing of 23 females' conception coincides with the time when my mom miscarried my younger brother, something that obviously hurts her a lot. Knowing that on top of that pain, my father was cheating on her during this time, um, is another can of worms. Ugh. I 23 female. I told 23 female I would ask my mom if she's okay connecting with her. I don't think I should even bring this up to her. All of this just seems so weird to me, and I don't even know if 23 female is a good person or if she has some sort of ulterior
Ulterior
ulterior motive
motive.
for wanting to know my mom. That's what I would think too.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
23 female couldn't even give me a good reason as to why she would want that. Just that my mom is my family. That's also hers. No, that's not true. Sorry. I'm leaning towards not mentioning it to my mom and giving 23 female my dad's info, but the best friend said I'm an a-hole for keeping my mom to myself and that I shouldn't make this decision for my mom.
I was honestly thinking before, like, she should just tell her mom, like, "Hey, here's the situation." Her mom's an adult and she can make her own decisions
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Would I be the a-hole if I don't mention anything to my mom? I don't think so, honestly. I don't think you're under no obligation to mention it to your mom, and I don't
Yeah.
it just seems weird to me, like,
It's very strange.
yeah. Like, I have step siblings, and they're not trying to get to know my dad,
Yeah.
like, it doesn't make any sense.
It almost sounds like she wants a family so bad, maybe her mom's not a good person either,
Yeah.
that she's willing to just jump ship and get into any family as quick as possible to feel some sort of love, but it's kind of creepy, you know? So, yeah, no, I just wouldn't.
Someone says, "Not the a-hole. Your half sister is bat-esque crazy if she thinks that your mom
Yeah.
wants to have a relationship with her ex-husband's child that he had during their marriage. You have no obligation to pander to bat-esque crazy."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Another
Yeah.
person said, "In the poster has an a-hole for a best friend." Yeah, like,
Yep.
why is your friend making you feel bad about that?
Don't keep your mom to yourself. She's my
She's my
mom.
mom. She's not even related to this person.
Yeah, no.
Like, I'm not obligated to share my mom with strangers.
No.
What?
That's crazy.
No, I would tell my mom and just be like, "Hey,
Hell
mom,
yeah.
there's this
She's
just to
weird.
give you the heads up. I think this is very weird, but I'm gonna tell you." Like, she wants to get to know you. I don't know why, but I figured you should know.
Yeah, no. Hard
But
pass.
yeah. Oh, this one seems a little
I
interesting.
would probably want some type of like proof too if it went to that point,
Yeah.
you know? Like prove to me you're my half sister.
Yeah. Yeah, too. It's like, how do we even know you are who you say you are?
Yeah.
You know?
It could be like one of these crazy women who's like obsessed with the dad and then lures her daughter to be like, "Oh, even though this is not your father, I need to know how he's doing and I need his information and blah blah blah." I don't know.
Oh, here's one. Am I at the hill for not letting my sister bring her kids to my house because they're badly behaved?
No. Already a no.
Yeah, already I know. Well, no, on me too. So let's see. I, 34 female, love my sister, 37 female. I don't, and I don't hate her kids, 8 male, 6 female. But this situation has honestly pushed me to my limits. Her kids are loud and have no sense of boundaries. Every time they come over, they're always screaming and breaking things. And my sister just laughs it off and says they're just being kids. Well, all right. I mean, part of me is like this kids being loud.
That's
Like
not a big deal.
kids are loud. I
And
mean,
like
it just
what constitutes as like breaking things? Like they're looking to break things, like like a cat pushing something off the counter and knowing like, hey, I'm just gonna piss you off, or they're playing with a toy and they go, oh, I'm sorry. Like that's they're a little rough. There's a big difference between those two,
Yeah.
and they're
Now, but
six
they
and
shouldn't be
eight.
breaking stuff too. Like
But
the
that's
parent. No, I mean like accidentally. Like we've had people's kids come over and break stuff. Like we don't get bent out of shape about it.
no
It happens.
kids are
Now if
kids
they're
are being
breaking,
kids.
if they're like we see a kid like playing super rough with one of our kids' toys, we're gonna be like, hey, like don't
Chill
do
out,
that. And we
yeah.
also are not dumb. Like if we have nice toys that we don't want broken, we
Like
just
the
put them.
special ones,
Yeah, we
yeah.
put them away.
We don't mind sharing our toys, but there's like a couple special toys where we know our kids would be devastated if they were
Yeah,
were broken. They go away.
yeah. So all right. So I
I know.
know kids do that, but it has started feeling like they think my house like a playground. I work hard for what I have, and having I feel to feel like I have to guard my house the entire time. After they leave, I have to clean everything and deal with the damage. Oh, my sister never offers to pay for anything. Oh, that's wrong. Or even apologize. I've only told her that until her kids can behave, they can't come over. Okay, I don't think that's that unreasonable, actually.
So she says, so this is every single time she has to clean and deal with all this damage.
Yeah.
So maybe they are destructive
Yeah,
because
because
we know children like that
I had
too.
a buddy who his kid broke one of our kids' slides. He offered to pay for
Oh
it and take care
yeah.
of it.
And the kid felt really
Yeah,
bad about it
yeah.
too.
Like it was like they took responsibility, and it
Yeah.
is what it is.
They
Yeah,
didn't know better.
yeah. They didn't know
They
better.
were
And that's understandable. That
yeah.
this mom though is not willing to
Doesn't even offer to clean.
rectify, yeah, the damages.
This is your
I think that's wrong.
sister.
Yeah, the sister. Yeah, that's
Oh no.
wrong.
Listen, anytime our brothers come over with their kids, they're always like, go clean up.
Yeah,
That's your family.
yeah, yeah.
And we do the same.
She completely lost it, accused me of hating children. I'm punishing
Punishing.
her for just being a mom. She told me I don't understand how hard parenting is, and now my parents are involved, telling me I should just childproof my house and accept that.
Kids will be kids.
Yes. I'm being treated like a bad person for setting a
No.
boundary. I don't feel like I'm asking for anything extreme. I just don't want my house to be trashed every time they visit.
Yep.
Am I the a-hole?
No.
No, actually,
No.
initially I thought maybe you probably were going to be, but no, I don't think you are. I don't think you are at all. I think if the kids are breaking and trashing your house and their mom isn't making them clean up and you're stuck cleaning up and then she doesn't offer to pay for the damages done, yeah, that's a-hole behavior.
Yeah, just the fact alone that she laughs it off like, "Oh, it's okay."
No.
Read the edit real quick. It
Yeah.
says because that actually puts emphasis on it.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for sharing your views. Sorry I didn't specify the damages in my original post, but her children have broken expensive glass decorations. Oh no. And also uh uh, and also broken a bed frame by jumping on my bed, among other things. I'm
Mm.
planning on telling her that from now on we'll meet in public spaces or her home unless she's willing to control her children or pay for the damages. A lot of comments are saying it's obvious, and what purpose of this post in my culture, family and kids come first. Seeing my parents agreed with her, I wanted a second opinion.
Sounds like your parents let you guys get away with a lot.
Yeah, not cool. Not cool at all. I
And it sounds like she respects structure and boundary because of it,
yeah,
you know? It
yeah.
could either go one or two ways. It's funny. Her sister doesn't and she does. Yeah, no. No way.
Now I mean a 6 and 8-year-old though too. Also, these are kids. They're at an age where they can understand.
Yeah.
This isn't like, maybe like a 3 to 4-year-old, they don't quite get it yet, you know? But a 6 to 8-year-old, they understand right and wrong. They can understand not to break things. So that child proofing is like, what are you gonna do? Like, how are you gonna
You know what?
child proof
No,
for
I'm
yeah,
sorry. Even at a two, listen, our youngest daughter, she's 2.5, she's almost 3. and she knows she'll get a timeout, she'll lose snack privileges if um if we tell her not to do something. She knows. And you know what? For the most part, she gets a little testy with us, but she knows that there's a consequence.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear it.
No.
These kids can know that there's a consequence for jumping on a bed. They should be told no,
Yeah.
you know, by the mother, not the aunt. No way.
Yeah. No. Nope. Hard no. All right. Let's see what else is here. Am I the a-hole for refusing to pay for my mother-in-law for Christmas present she bought for my kid? What? I want to read that one.
Let's do it.
All right. You want to read it actually?
Okay. I-40, can you make it a little bit bigger? My eyesight. Oh, there we go. I, 42 male, am the father of 2 children, 16 male and 13 female. For the past few years, my children have been very conflicted about what they want for Christmas. They struggle to come up with present ideas for our family, and oftentimes will just ask for money. While lots of my family is perfectly fine, do you need me to Puerto Rican it up?
No, you're good.
Okay. While lots of my family is perfectly fine with just giving them some money and maybe something just small to have something to wrap on Christmas, my mother in law does not believe in giving out money. She bought my son a reasonably priced baseball bat and also gave him one of his grandfather's nice golden watches. That's sweet. On the other hand, she bought my daughter a $450 Dyson hair dryer. Those things are good, by the way. I don't have one, but my friend's a hairstylist and she has one and they're top of the line. Anyways, while my daughter was obviously very happy about this, both me and my wife realized the price of the gift. When my wife confronted her about this, she claimed that she had expected a form of reimbursement since it was the only thing she could find that expected my daughter to enjoy. This is when I stepped in and said she could have gotten something much cheaper if she wasn't looking to spend lots of money, and made it very clear that we were not paying for her purchase. This led to a small fight that lingered for the rest of the day. While I'm obviously very grateful for everything she does for my family, I know she truly does not care about the kids and just I know she truly does care about the kids and just wants to make them happy. I feel I have no obligation to pay for something she chose to buy. Abso-freaking-lutely
Yeah.
not. Absolutely not. And in fact, I would if
You know
I
how
wanted to be
pissed I would
petty,
be if like your parents did that? I'd be like, "What?
wh-
What is
why buy
wrong
the
with you? I'm
gift?
not." No. Yeah.
It's one thing if they called us ahead of time, was like, "Hey, listen,
Can you pitch
can
in?
you pitch in? We'll
Sure.
go half and half." I'd be like, all right, that's cool. Okay, no one asked you to buy a $450 Dyson hair dryer. Okay, excellent gift for a 13-year-old girl who wants to do her hair all the time. That's what 13-year-old girls do. But yeah, no way. No way. If I wanted to be petty, I would have went to my daughter in front of everybody and been like, "Listen, you have to give that back to grandma because she says that I have to pay for the gift that she bought you, and I'm not paying 400 I love you, I'm not paying $450. So
Yeah.
unless you want to go open your piggy bank and give grandma some money, um or beg me for it, which I'm not going to let you, you should give that back." How disrespectful in your
Yeah, that's
own
mad
damn
rude.
home. My God. Sorry, that's a
That's
pregnancy
mad
speaking.
rude.
That's very rude.
I would never. No.
No. And thank God none of our family members would never.
Mm, let's see here.
Oh, that one looks good.
Which one?
That one. Am I the a-hole for trying to calm my partner's niece?
All right.
I, 20 female, had dinner with my boyfriend and his family. It was an overstimulating place, think Rainstorm Cafe style theatrics, and it was getting kind of late. So my boyfriend's niece, Olivia, 2, female, was not in a good mood. Olivia was fully melting down by that point. Like, you know, it's bad when a toddler's bawling and won't eat bread slathered in butter. A delicacy in toddler land for those who don't know. It is, yeah. Olivia started saying up and reaching out for me, so I picked her up and held her. She stayed on my lap for the rest of the time. She fell asleep as if we were getting ready to leave. On our way out the door, my boyfriend's mom told me that I shouldn't have done that. She said that I spoiled Olivia and that she needs to learn consequences. She said that while Olivia is under her care, I shouldn't be looking after her. I feel kind of bad now. It wasn't my intention to spoil her or anything. Am I the a-hole for trying to calm my boyfriend's niece? So I'm gonna say no. I think you were just being kind, but always ask the parents first or whoever's in charge
Yeah.
because you don't know what their life looks like. And our 2-year-old will sometimes throw a tantrum to just get what she wants, but it does kind of seem like this baby was tired, you
Yeah,
know?
I also don't think it's like if you're not the one that's supposed to be doing that, the parents should like I just imagine myself in this situation. Our toddler's melting down. So I would straight up like, hey, no, don't because we're
Yeah.
trying to we're trying to teach her
Mhm.
not to do this
Mhm.
behavior. And that would be that, you know? But
Yeah.
I wouldn't let you do it a whole night and then correct you
Afterwards.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't make any sense. So no, I don't think you're
She's not a
no.
jerk, but just understand boundaries. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I think probably
I wonder
most
what
people.
people said.
The kid needed connection and rest, and you gave her that. Never
No.
feel bad for that.
That's
Yeah.
probably true, you know?
Yeah, 2-year-olds, man, though, I get it, though. We have a
Mhm.
2-year-old and, sometimes it's like a ticking time bomb. You wanna do everything possible to try to calm them down.
Mhm.
Especially when you're in a public place, like, we'll do literally anything to calm our kid
Yeah.
down in a public place.
Yeah. Cuz we're not going to try to disrupt anyone's time.
Yeah.
Like we're not the only people there. You have to be courteous.
This one seems interesting.
Oh, let's see it.
Alright, this is probably gonna be my last one, guys, because I don't know if you could tell,
He's making me on.
but I'm very tired. I'm very tired. Uh, we'll
We did
see,
a lot
we'll see.
today.
Yeah, we did do we're
We're
currently
revamping
in
our
baby
house.
preparation mode, so we've been, like,
Yep.
just moving furniture, and
When he says we, he really means
she's been moving furniture
he's been
pregnant.
moving furniture.
Yeah, I've been like, "Come on, why it lift,
It's
girl."
it's more like we move furniture, like the dressers, and then you find everything that falls behind the dresser, and I'm like, oh, I'm too big to get it. I can't draw my Legos hot no more. So I'll be like, Ryan, can you get that sock? Ryan, can you grab that little piece of paper? Ryan, the hair tie, it's on the floor.
Yeah, it's, it
It's
is what it is,
tedious.
it's
Hey, I hung up all the clothes though and washed them. We got a lot of clothes.
yeah.
Praise God.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It is cool. Alright, let's read this. "Hey, guys, always been a reader here, but now it's my turn." And this is titled, "Am I the a-hole for not having my stepdad come to my wedding, but inviting my stepmom?" Alright, time to crack down on this. Bear with me. For as long as I can remember, my parents have been separated and married to other people. I, 21 female, and my fiance, 24 male, are getting married in February. We aren't doing anything crazy for our wedding, so we decided to just go to the courthouse and use our money on a honeymoon instead. Good idea.
Okay.
My fiance and I were originally not going to have family come because we truly don't want to host. We just to enjoy the moment. We just want to enjoy the moment together.
Some people can't type.
They cannot type.
That's okay.
No, I didn't realize that my dad was really upset about this because in his words, he said, "I, as the father, should watch my little girl." By the way, I'm the youngest daughter of 4 children,
Oh,
walk down the aisle, especially since you're the first to get married. I talked to my partner about it and he said he's all right with it, but he just doesn't want to host, which I 100% agree.
okay.
Which means if my dad is going, my mom will too because of that. Too much. Yeah, I just get it.
Oh God.
drama to deal with, but here's the problem. My mom told me, "Well, we don't have enough money to fly out both of us, so I will be going, but since your stepdad can't come, then I don't think your stepmom should come just to make it
Oh
fair."
my God.
Hold
No, no, mom needs to butt out.
on a second. I
Mhm.
just want to read Candy's comment. I never thought about baby mode. Y'all ready for another child? More sleepless nights? No.
N- No sleep, no more sleepless nights. Our
We
baby
are
will sleep perfectly.
Yeah, we are believing
I'm
God
believing and
for a
praying
sleeping baby
for
because
a good sleepy boy.
we do not want our youngest
7
7 months. It
months.
took her to sleep through the night. It was
7 months.
horrible.
It was like one of those things where I would leave my keys in the fridge. Like I'm
Yeah,
not joking. Like I would be wearing my glasses and I would be freaking out that I don't know where my glasses are and I'm literally wearing them.
yeah.
I'm wearing them. Like not on my head, on my eyes.
There's this
Like on my
episode of
eyes.
Rugrats where Stu and Dee Dee are not getting any sleep because like Angelica broke her leg,
Oh
and
yeah.
she demands that Stu goes and gets him pudding at like 2 a.m. in the morning. And he comes down. He's cooking this pudding, and Dee Dee comes downstairs. And she's like, "Stu, what are you doing?" And he's like, "I've lost control of my life." And he's just making this pudding. That was what it was like with her
Our
7 month
youngest,
old
yep.
being not sleeping. Um, all right, so let me give you some context about my parents. All my life, I had to deal with my mom creating drama and not really being the best mom. But when it comes to my stepdad, I don't respect him. Uh-oh. Stupid TikTok. I hate this. I hate it so much. All right. All right. Where are we? Okay. Da-da-da. But when it comes to my stepdad, I don't respect him as a person. He is a bully to my mother. And again, my mom will always be my mom. But you should never, ever treat anyone like that. But anyway, I'm just going to call him Todd. Todd, throughout my life, tries to get on my good side. But ever since my mom and him moved across country, he's gotten weird. There's more, but you're probably thinking it's not that bad. He's just saying that because he misses me. One day I was on TikTok, scrolling on TikTok, and found him shirtless with a whip, one of the sexual ones with leathery strings on the end and in his hand, and he was singing "Happy Birthday" to, I think, was his friend, and I realized that he had sexual BDSM toys hanging on the wall in the background. Uh,
Okay
this is
then.
weird.
Yeah.
Reddit, I ask you not. This is when I found out that my mother and my stepdad are swingers on TikTok. Oh, dang. Again, you do you, but it was all public, and not only that, but he still had a video collage of my sister and I when we were little. Oh, that's weird. So off topic, I can post that story on a different day, but it's just way too long to explain for this one. Okay, so after I talked to my mom, I
I'm
told
done. She's
my
not the
dad,
a-hole.
yeah, no, what my
No.
mom said, and he said she can F off. He's bringing his wife because she's been through thick and thin, which she has. The problem is that if I tell my mom now, then I have the feeling that she's going to bring Todd, and I really don't want to deal with that. Or if I don't tell her, that it's just going to cause drama. But I know my mom won't say anything until she flies back home because she doesn't have the balls to actually say anything until she's back home with Todd.
So first of all, I wouldn't even
Dang.
invite your mom.
Yeah.
I would say, you know what, mom? Please don't come. The fact that okay, the video collage of his sister, of her sister and her,
Yeah. Like as kids, I guess. I
like
don't
I don't
know.
understand what she means by that.
Like he posted, like, you know how like parents post like videos and stuff of like they want to post of your kids.
Like cutesy,
Yeah, I think so.
but he, but
That's what I'm assuming.
so he's still, but I don't
But he has
understand.
that like posted, but then he's also posting like this other
BD,
degenerate stuff.
okay, like it's mixed in, like
Yeah.
of his life, like, oh, these are
Yeah.
my kids, and
And
by the way, here's my whips and chains.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a
That's
little
very
weird.
weird. Uh, to be really, yeah, no, I would be cool with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be speaking to my mother, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
So definitely not the a-hole.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm creeped out for her.
Very creeped out. Hey, KMD, have a good night, bro.
Good night, KMD. Sleep
Yeah,
well.
we're probably gonna get going
Dream of
too,
cars.
cause I'm struggling here, y'all.
He's on a
I
struggle
am.
bus.
I am struggling. Um, Normally I actually have a little bit more energy, but I only had like 1 cup of coffee today.
Only
So,
one.
only 1. So I think that will probably do it. Let's see if anyone's on to raid. I'm just gonna do it here because why not? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Mm, we can one man raid Meg.
Let's raid Meg. She was sweet. She was actually genuinely sweet.
Oh, why can't I see that? Confirm. Sweet. All right, we are going to go to Meg's channel. I hope you guys have a very blessed night. Deuces.